Mama Bear got me a new flag. First thing, this is just a small issue, but it was brought up in a comment about a week or two ago. And the comment went something like, my video downloading in a quality that was like 360p or something like that, which is very low quality. Just so you guys know, I'll never download any of my videos in anything less than high def. When the video is first uploaded onto YouTube, it takes maybe, I would say close to 45 minutes, maybe even up to an hour for it to actually get into the full HD and the full frame rate that it's actually uploaded onto YouTube as originally. If you're watching the video in something less than HD, just give it a little bit more time, because more than likely it's just lagging behind on YouTube. The second thing I want to go over is I keep getting comments about my trolling motor and the bolts that come off the... When you look at my trolling motor, you see these two bolts here, these two eye bolts that come off of this collar here, and they're bent. Without going into a lot of the dynamics of it and making this an extremely long explanation, I purposefully bent these. There have been some really good ideas about attaching a cable from here to here to prevent any unwanted bending, which is something I'm considering. It's something I'm considering doing, because I think that's a really good idea, and I'd never considered doing that, but I think it is a good idea. But just so you guys know, I bent them purposefully. Okay, so something that I would like to bring to your guys' attention as far as cleaning my kayak. The kayak, as you all know, is made of plastic, and it gets these really hard water spot stains all over it after I take it on the water and it dries up in my garage. Instead of using like a dedicated plastic cleaner, I actually started using Orange Pledge, which is like $5 at the grocery store. I've been using it for a few years. I believe that it's safe as far as using it in the water, because you want to be conscientious about not polluting the water and stuff like that. I normally only use it on the top portion of the kayak. I don't get down underneath it or anything like that, where the actual boat is going to be in the water. But as far as the top that is all exposed to the sun, I put this on it, and well, I'll just go ahead and show you. So I get these spots all over the black covers, and it might be kind of hard to show up, especially because of how dusty it is, but there's a lot of spots that are on the plastic of this boat, and this boat is a darker color. So what I do is I just take, you don't have to take a bunch, just kind of mist it on there, and I take a microfiber cloth and I just wipe it down really well. And it really does help prevent a lot of the other hard water stains and mineral deposits that are left from the water when it dries up inside my garage. Orange Pledge, and it smells good too. Finally, the last thing I want to talk about are the residual questions that I'm getting in the comment sections. So in vlog number 3, when I answered all the questions from the comment section, people seem to really like that segment of this vlog. If you guys have any questions at all, I'm gonna choose about 10 questions every month from the entire month of all the videos that I have on my YouTube channel, and I'm gonna answer them on video. Any question that I feel like is an interesting question or something that I tend to get a lot, I'm gonna answer it on video. Whether it be about me personally or about the videos or about fishing in general, leave those down below. I think that'll add a new dynamic to answering some of these questions. It'll be kind of fun too, and I can offer a much better explanation that'll reach out to more viewers as opposed to answering the same question over and over and over again. Thanks, guys. I think the summer weather has officially hit Northern California, because it is awful outside. I can hardly get anything done in my garage anymore. I have to wait until the later evenings or the early morning to actually do anything out here. So I'm trying to get some help from my viewers here, you guys. For those of you guys that have been following me for a few years, you know that my favorite craw bait of all time is this Wacom Taterbug here. There's 2 different sizes. They have like a little 3-inch version, and then they have a 4 or a 5-inch version. Wacom really isn't around anymore. I actually can't even get a hold of them, but I do have some stuff that there's left over, and these are my favorite baits of all time, and I love them so much, but I tend to try not to use them as much because of the fact that I don't want to ever run out of them. And I know that the mold of that bait is actually made by a company called Do It. I know that some of you guys out there actually make soft plastic baits. Do It's mold name is actually called the Mad Dad. So that bait is actually called the Mad Dad. But I wanted to see who else out there actually makes this bait. It's a Mad Dad 3-inch and a Mad Dad either 4 or a 5-inch. They actually have both sizes, but that is the tater bug. And I really like that bait a lot. And I'm trying to see if I can't get one of you guys to make them. I'd really like to get in touch with you if you do. I'm not real particular about the colors either. I pulled these colors out just because these are some of my favorites. This is a black with blue flake, watermelon green with red flake, and then this one is a green pumpkin with red flake. And then this one is just the larger version. In fact, I'll go ahead and show you guys right now. I wanted to show you guys a couple of these up close that you get the idea of what I'm looking for here. This first one that I use quite often is a green pumpkin. This is the 3-inch. It has a little bit of red flake. To me, the flake colors, whether it has red, purple, green, whatever flake in it, I'm not very specific about which color it is. I like that this one is a black and red flake in there, but I mean, it really doesn't matter to me, just as long as the body of it is green pumpkin. This other one here is called just a black and blue color, and this is the 3-inch again. And again, I mean, it could be a solid black. It could have black with red flake. I really like the blue, but it really doesn't matter to me. Finally, this is the watermelon green. This one has red flake in it instead of the black flake. And this is the 3-inch version. Again, I don't really care which color the flake is. I tend to like the red flake or black flake, but it really doesn't matter to me. And then here is the larger one. I'll go ahead and compare them side by side. Here's the small one here on the right, and then the larger one there on the left. But you can see those are the two sizes that I really enjoy using. I enjoy using this one purely on a Texas rig. When I first started using them, I used to like using the larger one on a jig trailer, but when I found this one is the best jig trailer I've ever used, ever. There are certainly baits out there that I've been successful with, but this is the one for me. So if any of you guys make this bait, please get a hold of me somehow. Write me an email, leave a comment down below, whatever you gotta do. just get in contact with me, and then we'll go from there. Really appreciate it. Thank you. Okay, so just a couple quick things that I wanna go over before we end this vlog. The first thing, the Fish Arrow Best Popper review. I was supposed to put that out last week, but I had to delay it a little bit. My wife actually had to have surgery within the last few days, and everything kind of just got pushed back. And you know, family comes first. My wife's doing fine, but you know, got to tend to the family stuff before anything else. That review should be coming out shortly after this vlog is released. The second thing I wanted to go over, I'm gonna be changing gears a little bit with the lure review. I'm gonna move into the topwater hollow body frogs. I'm gonna be doing that for probably the next few weeks at least. I have about 8 hollow body frogs left over that I'd like to get reviewed. And you know, 'tis the season. I really like reviewing those. I like fishing with those. I'm gonna be reviewing the hollow body frogs first, and then I'll get back to the topwater hard baits once I'm through with those 8 hollow body frog reviews. The last thing I wanted to talk about is on a personal note, I just wanted to say how much I appreciate you guys as viewers and subscribers to this channel. It really does mean a lot to me. The channel was very stagnant there for probably about a year or so, and back in March, I think it was, of this year, I actually woke the channel back up, and it's really been doing well ever since then. We're getting new subscribers every day, lots of views, and primarily the people that were with me before are still here. So I just wanted to say thank you, thumbs up to you guys. I really appreciate that, and I'm gonna be showing my support back towards you guys here pretty soon. So stay tuned to the channel. If you're not a subscriber to my channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button. That'll give you the direct link to all of my new videos. If you like this video, please hit that like button. It really helps a lot. And if you want to check me out on Instagram and Facebook, I'll leave the links down below. I'm always posting stuff on there. You guys can check out what's going on in my personal life or what's gonna be coming up here on the YouTube channel. So check that out if you guys get the chance. Thanks a lot. Really appreciate you guys.